Ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to beat Gino to it, but welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the second session. I'm already off to a great start. The second session of the 2024 USAPL High School National Championship here in beautiful Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Like I said, this is our second session today, and we're going to have our JV lifters today, our junior varsity lifters. And we've got both men and women equipped and raw. So we're going to see a lot of things today. Lots of stuff to talk about as we get through the meet. My name is Nick Stevens. I'm going to be the one whose voice you will probably hear in your dreams tonight. I am a USAPL coach, commentator, competitor, referee, you name it. I've done it in the USAPL. I like to think I know what I'm doing, so if you guys have any questions or if you guys have any feedback for me, do feel free to let us know. I'm always looking to improve. Before we get started, we want to give a quick shout out to all of our sponsors and all the folks that help make this meet possible. First off, we want to give a quick shout out to all of our national level referees that have come in here today. They come from all across the country in order to be here. We also want to give a quick shout out to our spotters, loaders, and our organizing team today. It's going to be the Cajun Prep powerlifting team. They have done a phenomenal job thus far getting this meet set up, and we are completely thankful for them. The spotters have done a great job thus far. We also want to give a quick shout out to SBD Apparel, A7 Apparel. They've got a big old booth in the back. Give a quick shout out to Limitless as well. Want to give a quick shout out to Mr. Kevin for Barbell Productions hosting the social media for us today. Want to give a quick shout out to our photographers for today. We've got Casey and Jake from Stellar Shots Media, and the one and the only Michael Gagne from Yellow Thick from Strength Through Cinema. I hope I cut that out. And then, of course, bringing you the live stream today, it's your boy Nick Stevens, and I am with PSB Productions, owned by the man, the myth, the legend, Marshall Powell himself. We have done phenomenal work thus far in getting this live stream. It's looked great thus far. We think we worked out all the kinks from the first session, so we are ready to go for this session. And folks, we are rocking into the action already, so let's see what we got here. We've got Brooke on platform 1, going 170 pounds for her opening attempt, representing Elk Mound High School. Gwendolyn Sawal on platform 2 is going to be taking 187.5 kilos. And Parker Maisels on platform 3 is going to be taking 154 pounds. Good lift there for Brooke. Now she's electing to go no knee sleeves, no wrist straps, no problem. That's going to be a good lift for her, 3 white lights. All right, folks, we've got Parker Maisels on platform 3. Now, she is part of our equipped division, so a little bit of difference. Want to talk a little bit about the difference between raw and equipped. So, in raw powerlifting, you're normally relegated to a belt, knee sleeves, wrist wraps, and that's about it. When you move into equipped powerlifting, you start to see more squat suits, bench shirts, deadlift suits, knee wraps, and the main difference between all of those is the level of performance advantage you get from them. So if we're looking at raw powerlifting with knee sleeves, wrist straps, belt, etc., yes, with wrist wraps, knee sleeves, and belt, it's more of a assister or a supporter for the lift. There's no necessary performance advantage coming from that. Now, when you go into equipped lifting, there 100% is a performance advantage. You can definitely lift more in a suit or in knee wraps. And so that's why we have them in 2 separate divisions. And we're going to see them sprinkled in throughout today with our raw lifters. But let's get back to the action here. Phoebe Peterson, platform 1, 85 kilos. That's going to be 187 pounds. Lucy Braund on platform 2. Bar is loaded. 209 pounds on the bar. And then Miss Cabela Fiestad. That looked like a good lift for her. Up next is Ivan Heinrich. Ivan Heinrich, our representing Mauston High School, is going to go 198 pounds for his opening squat. Now, ladies and gents, if we are talking about the squat here, there's a couple things we want to look out for. So, with the squat, the biggest thing here is hitting depth. We're going to see a lot of folks that will get no lifts today because they didn't meet depth. Now, what does that mean? When you look at depth and you're a referee and you're watching, you want to be sure that that hip crease is below the top surface of the knee. So if you draw a straight line from the knee to the hip, hip's got to be below the knee. That is considered depth. We also want to be sure that we completely lock our knees at the top. We want to be sure that we don't double bounce at the bottom. We don't want to be bouncing and getting that extra performance advantage coming out of the bottom. And then we also want to be sure that we're acknowledging the referee's commands. And that's a great segue into what are the commands. Pause real quick. We've got Olivia Fleetwood. Easy opener, 90 kilos, 3 white lights. Looks like clean openers across the board. Avery Hernandez coming up. Maddox Guillory. That looks like a good lift for him. So when we're talking about the commands for the squat, we've got 2 commands. Squat, and then we've got rack. So once you are ready to go and you lift that bar off the rack and you take your step back, when you show the referee that your knees are locked and you're ready to go, you've got a solid brace, referee's going to say squat, you go and do your squat. You do not rack it. You do not run back into the rack until they tell you to. If you jump the rack command, even after getting the lift, it's not going to count towards the total. You got to listen to the ref's commands at all times. And folks, like I said earlier, we do have national level referees on the platform today, for each of the platforms today. We've already seen some American records, some world records broken in the first session here, so I'm interested to see what we're going to have today. Alyssa Sagan on platform 2. 107.5 wound, a little slow. I don't think she was happy with how that moved. Might have misgrooved it just a little bit. But so that was a good lift. That was a no lift, though, on platform 3 for Nicholas Jandruko. He did miss that start command, so we started squatting a little bit early. You got to wait for the referee. We've got Dejanay Miller on platform 1, 209 pounds. On platform 2, Jaden Corpus, sizing up 242 pounds. And then Ivan Hernandez on platform 3, he's going to take a ride with 358 pounds. And a smooth and easy ride it was for Ivan Hernandez. Same for Dejanay, and same for Jaden. Beautiful squats across the board. Let's give them all 3 white lights. And I think the judges do. Folks, we are on a good track for some awesome lifts today. All right, we're coming up to our next lifter, Blakely Andrews on platform 1. She's going to go 253 pounds for an opener. I see that she's coached by Miss Erin Elise of Strong Not Sorry, local gym in Rock Hill? I'm sorry. I know it's South Carolina. I'm sorry. But that was a beautiful opener squat there, 3 white lights. Oh, no. I lied. Oh, I'm so sorry. I called that early. It was a 2-to-1 no lift for depth on the sides there. So it looks like, and this brings in a good bit of strategy here, folks. When you're lifting, and let's say you miss your opening attempt, right? You want to be sure that we get on the board, because otherwise, like say we miss all of our attempts, for the squat, say we don't make any of our squat attempts either through strength or technicality or whatever, you are disqualified from the meet or what is called bombed out of the meet. And so that just means you're not able to post a total, you're not able to qualify for any records or anything like that, no actual placings, but you are still able to compete through the rest of the meet. I like to give the old adage, you know, you've meet prepped for 3 lifts, not just one, so the job is not over. But, as I say, let's say you miss a lift, you don't want to bomb out. And then going back into the attempt selection strategies here, when you go into, or like when you have a missed squat or a missed anything lift for an attempt, more often than not, you're going to see that lifter try and go for that same lift again. Oftentimes because at that point they know they've hit it, they just have to make one little technical tweak in order to satisfy the referees. So most often we'll see kids retake that same weight. Every now and then we'll see folks go up in weight from a missed attempt and have that work out. Other times we've had people go up and it not work out, and then they end up bombing out, and it's not fun. And so that just goes to show the level of strategy and things to pay attention to when we're going through a powerlifting meet. It's not just lifting weights, folks. There's a lot of numbers play. There's a lot of comparisons, a lot of scouting out for other lifters. So there's a lot of gamesmanship going on for all of our lifters today. Let's take it back to the action here. Addison Stroh, platform 1, 65 kilos, 143 pounds, representing Elk Mound High School. And then we've got McKinley Alfonso on 2. That's going to be 170 pounds. Loaded up for McKinley. And then bar is now loaded for Miss Addison Leger. She's going to go 121 pounds, representing Cajun Prep. One of our sponsoring teams today. They done a phenomenal job putting this meet together. Coached by the Travis Warner. Reese McCaffrey, great squat there. She took 80 kilos again. It looks like she sunk it a little bit deeper that time. And the judges are going to give it to her. She's on the board, 3 white lights. Gwendolyn Sawal, she's got to retake 85 for her. She's got to retake, oh, sorry, she's not retaking anything. She's going to 90. So like I said, folks, she's adding 5 keys. That's about 10 pounds. Now we'll see if that satisfied the judges. It looks good from our end, and good from theirs, 3 white lights. And we got Isabella Rodriguez coming up next, going up 12.5 kilos. Interesting. It's a big jump. That is a big jump, but that's okay. No small feat for Miss Isabella Rodriguez. 72.5. This is 159 pounds. Brooke over on platform 1 is on the board. She did make that attempt at 82.5 kilos, 181. Keegan Stumbris, platform 2, very deep. Oh, can she find her way up? Beautiful. A lot of misgroove, almost misgrooved it pretty badly coming out of the hole, but she was able to maintain her composure, keep her brace, and fight through. And that's what this sport is all about, folks. Pushing past those barriers, pushing past what you believe you're able to do into what you can truly do. And let me just say that the energy in here is so much different than when you're training, folks. If you're at a true powerlifting meet, at a high school national level powerlifting meet, the energy in here is electric. Everyone is standing on their feet. Everyone's yelling. Everyone's cheering. We're seeing great lifts across the board. And folks, what other place to do it than a national level meet, than high school nationals? Lucy Brond on platform 2 did miss her first attempt on depth, and it looks like it was a good call this time, 3 white lights. Very, very good to see lifters able to make those small adjustments and ensure they're still able to have the best day they can. Got Dallin Jones on platform 3, representing the equipped boys JV 52 kilo class. 85 kgs, and that's going to be a good lift. Bailey Leroy on platform 1, 90 kilos. We're talking 198 pounds. And then on platform 2, Ava Livings, 214 pounds, representing Cajun Prep. And that was a good lift for her. Now, we go to Miss Cora Epping. Now, she did miss her opener attempt, did elect to go up 10 kilos. That's about 20 pounds. So did elect to go up 10 kilos to 225 pounds. So we'll see if she's able to muster up the strength. I have all the confidence in the world, but does she have that confidence in herself? Let's watch. Oh, no. Oh, no. Good shot out there for the spotters and loaders. Great save there from the spotters and loaders. As soon as that bar starts to roll in the neck, it gets a lot harder. But she'll be able to come back for that last one. We've got to get a little more pump, a little more speed out of the hole, and we will be good. Bars loaded on platform 1 for Olivia Fleetwood. 100 kgs, that's 220 pounds. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I feel like I've commentated Olivia Fleetwood like a few times now. Because I remember specifically saying Olivia Fleetwood of the Fleetwoods. Because all of them lift, all of you lift. Well, here she is on the national stage, 100 kilos, 220 pounds. Oh, wow. Pristine. Excellent. 3 white lights. Bars getting loaded up for Olivia Roscoe on 2. And Maddox Guillory in the super sick Finland singlet. Shout out SBD, our primary sponsor for today. My goodness, that bar is very low on Maddox back. But hey, whatever works, kid. Up next is Maya Hengstebeck. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, you want to talk about textbook? Talk about textbook. Look at Maya Hengstebeck's squat. That was insane. All right, we've got Max McQuaid coming up on 3. Olivia Roscoe almost pausing her squat at the bottom on 2. And then the bar is loaded for Dejanay Miller. That's going to be 231 pounds. All right, Dejanay, here she comes. Oh, absolutely dunked it. Absolutely dunked it. Great work, Dejanay Miller. And on to Alyssa Sagan. Oh, I wonder if that'll be deep enough for the judges. Oh, I wonder. Now, Nicholas on 2 absolutely buried that one. No qualms about that. And I was right over on 2. Alyssa did not get that lift on depth. But she is on the board currently. She does have her opening attempt. Here's Blakely Andrews. 115 kilos. Going to retake that. This is going to be... I wonder what she missed that on initially. Oh, no. It was the depth. I don't know how, though, because she buried that. Oh, my goodness. Blakely Andrews, 3 white lights. All right, Jaden Corpus is getting set up underneath. 115 kilos. So I'm going to take a random stab and say that's like 250 something. Oh, 253. What a guess. Go me. Got to have a little bit of fun, folks. Ivan Hernandez. Pretty squat there. 175. That's a good lift. Up on 1 now, Cecilia Oberly. Very nice. Able to add 2.5 keys from that missed second. Comes back and gets it. 3 white lights. A bold strategy that definitely played off for her. Cadence Gibson, 130 kilos. She is locking in, folks. 286 pounds. Now here we go, Addison Stroh, same deal here. Missed a second, but we're staying the same weight. Cadence Gibson able to get lower for that one, so she satisfies the judges and is on the board. And good grab by our spotters and loaders there for helping out Miss Addison Stroh. We're moving on to our third attempts on platform 1. And we are one lifter out from seconds on platform 2, or thirds on platform 2, and 2 lifters out from thirds on platform 3. Here's Jenna Bjorg. That looked pretty dunked to me. I don't know. Come on, judges. 3 eggs. We're on the board. 3 eggs. She is on the board. Excellent work there from Jenna Borg. Now we're on to our third attempts on platform 2. Levi Cosgrove, our next lifter on platform 3. 207.5 kilos. That's 457 pounds. Levi Cosgrove, beautiful, controlled, clean, excellent work on that second attempt. That's going to be a good lift for the judges. Coming up next, Reese Caffrey. On the board after taking 80 kilos again, going to go up 5 kilos, so about 10 pounds. Clean work. All right, we got Kylie Gunkel. And that was a good lift for Reese Caffrey on 1. Kylie Gunkel is going to come behind with 187.5. Or excuse me, 87.5. Getting a little ahead of myself. Representing Waterford Union High School. 192 pounds for third attempt. Bars loaded for McKinley on 2 with 187. And we've got Sirius Rivera, or Cius, I'll have to ask him how that's pronounced. Cius Rivera, 215 kilos, 473 pounds. Sias. Okay, I hear Big Gino in the back saying Sias, so we're going to call him Sias. Unfortunately, that was going to be a no lift 2-1 for Sias. He did not go low enough on that one. And now we are into our third attempts on platform 3. So we're moving pretty on the ball here. All right, here's Brooke. I'm sorry. I'm going to ask you how to pronounce your name afterwards. Oh, wow. Very clean, very deep. Again, no knee sleeves, no wrist wraps, no problem. You've got Keegan on platform 2, Addison on 3. Keegan takes 95 for a ride. Addison takes 60 for a ride. Who's going to get there first? Looks like it's going to be Keegan. That's going to be a no lift on commands, it seems, but a good lift on platform 3 for Addison. Phoebe Peterson. If I'm not mistaken, she's got a couple family members competing as well. I saw Peterson a couple times in the last session. Gwendolyn Sowell, 97.5. What do the judges say? I say good, and they don't. Oh, they're squeezing on depth today. That's going to be a no lift for Gwendolyn, unfortunately. All right, bars loaded for Bailey Leroy on 1. Parker Maisels on 3. Cora Epping on 2. Now, we're in a situation, folks, where Cora is kind of in a tough spot. She did go up in weight, but wasn't able to get the lift. So we're going to see if she's able to find her way out of the hole for this one, because if she does not get this one, she unfortunately will not be able to post a total and will bomb out, unfortunately. So let's get behind her here. Come on, Cora. Oh, no. Oh, that's unfortunate there, ladies and gentlemen. Cora Epping Unfortunately, not able to post a total for this meet. That is okay. She still has the entire rest of the meet to go. And good grab by the spotters and loaders for Parker on 3. Here's Arden Hyatt on platform 1, going to retake 95. And it looks so much better. Come on, judges, be nice to this one. Hey, 3 white lights. There we go. Here's Lucy Brond. Ooh, same here for Miss Avery. Now, Avery, in much a similar situation that Cora was in, she does need to get this lift. And interesting enough, it is the same weight. All 3 of our lifters thus far have attempted 102.5. That's 225 pounds. Let's see if Avery can break the curse here. Let's see if we can find our success. Here we go, Avery. We're all behind you. Let's see it. That looks low enough to me. Come on, judges. Please, please, please. Yes, yes. Avery is on the board, folks. 3 white lights. Woo! Saves the day. We're moving on a bench for that one. All right, moving on to our next one. We've got Miss Olivia Fleetwood of the Fleetwoods coming up to platform 1. 110 kilos, 242 pounds. Dallin Jones looks like a good lift on 3. What a good lift there from Olivia Fleetwood. That's a good lift so far. We are 3 for 3 going into bench press for her. Very excited to see what she can put on next. Ava Livings, a good lift on 2. 3 for 3 for her as well. Ivan Heinrich on 3. It's going to be a no lift as well. All right, bars loaded now for Miss Olivia Roscoe on 2. Dejanay Miller takes her last attempt on platform 3. Smooth, slow, and steady wins this race, folks. That is all that matters. 3 white lights. Here's Olivia with the grind of her life. Oh my God. Come on, judges. 3 white lights. We're here, folks. Olivia Roscoe, 3 for 3 on her squat attempts. Here's Maddox Guillory on 3. All right, up next we've got Miss Blakely Andrews on 1, excuse me. Blakely Andrews gonna go for 264 pounds. This is her 3rd attempt thus far. We missed her first on depth, buried her 2nd one, so let's see how we go for the 3rd. Oh, plenty left in the tank there. Was it deep enough for the judges? 2 to 1. Hey, we are a good lift, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to move on to our next flight of lifters on platform 1 for the squat. Katie Audorf on platform 1 is going to go 75 kilos, so 165 pounds. Bars loaded for Jaden on 2, Maxwell on 3. 142.5 kilos, 314 pounds. That's a normal 3-plate date for anybody in a normal gym. But for him, it was pure air. Good lift for Max. Nice deep squat there from Katie. That's going to be 2 to 1. Good lift. Probably depth on one of our side judges. Here's Jaden. That's going to be a no lift for Jaden, unfortunately, but we're going to go on to Cadence Gibson. And, folks, we also have bench, so we've got plenty left in the tank for that. Nick Jandrico on platform 3 is going to go 145, so even 10-kilo jumps across the board. Finds his way up nice and easy. 3 light lights. got Miss Cadence Gibson on 2. This is going to be 132.5 kilos, 292.5 pounds. That's a good grab there by the spotters and loaders on platform 2, excuse me. Bars loaded for Ivan Hernandez on 3. He's sizing up 402 pounds. This is a 4-plate date for anybody in a normal gym. Come on, Ivan. This has got to be a milestone lift for him, hitting 405 on the last attempt and moving it like that. Are you kidding me? That is a good lift, ladies and gentlemen, 2-1. Here's Jenna Bjorg. What a show there from Jenna Bjorg. 325 pounds. Uh-oh. I actually don't know what's going on platform 2 there. But we've got Mr. Elijah Bird on 3, taking 190 kilos. Oh, okay, that was the last lifter of that flight. So we've got Morgan Coxleanne. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. I know I am. But she's going to go for 115 kilos. Elijah Burt, like I said, 190 kilos, 418 for the kid. And it moved up nice and easy. And it's a good lift. 3 white lights. No questions from me. No questions from the judges. Let's carry on. Sias Rivera missed 215 kilos, but is going up to 217.5 kilos. Only a 2.5 kilo increase, which isn't too bad. It's going to feel basically the same, hopefully, provided he didn't expend too much energy on that second attempt. Your size now. Clean walk out there from Sias. And then over on 1, bars loaded for Lena Smith. And good grab there by the spotters and loaders. Might have just gotten a little too fast down into the hole, couldn't recover, which is perfectly okay. That's why we have spotters and loaders. He will come back for bench. And then our last lifter on platform 3 for this flight, Levi Cosgrove. They're loading up 490 pounds for him. Not sure what the holdup is on platform 2 there, but all right, here's Annika. Oh, I guess one of the collars broke. Interesting. Good lift for Levi, 3 white lights. You've got Lila Conkle on platform 1. 102.5, that's 225, representing Goodrich Powerlifting. And here's Morgan going 115 pounds. Oh! Good grab by the spotters and loaders there for Lila. Just looks like it got a little bit too far forward on her neck. And, folks, once that bar starts rolling, it's hard to stop. So, good job by our spotters and loaders there. I am fully confident she'll be able to come back for that one. Here's Riley Gabriel, our equipped 67.5 kilo. Now, in a suit, ladies and gentlemen, if you've ever squatted in a suit, it's really hard to get that depth because the suit is so tough. It's hard canvas. It's not stretchable. So the only way you're able to get into that depth is to really find it. And it's hard work sometimes, especially in the suit. It's hard. You wear a bench shirt. You know, we'll talk about that later. You wear a bench shirt. It's hard to get the bar to the chest. But all it takes is just a little bit of practice. I mean, she's at the national level now, so I don't know. She'll be fine. Claire Schmidt, 117.5 kilos. Bar is loaded, 259. It's going to be a no lift for Riley, like we said, on depth. And then we've got Alicia Kellogg, 132 pounds, representing Joe's gym. Claire made that one look fast, as did Alicia on 2. You've got Mackenzie Orr coming up to her platform. Bar is loaded. She's got 275 even on there. All right, up next is Miss Mackenzie Orr, 125 kilos. Like we said, 275 pounds. She is one of our equipped ladies, so she is wearing knee wraps and a squat suit. Clean. Oh, no. I hope Riley's okay. It looks like she got a little bit hurt under the bar there. Let's hope she's doing okay. She's able to come back for that next one. Here's Hannah Perk. Strong out of the hole there. Strong. Colton McMillian on platform 3, 275. Easy. Here's Tiferet Milgram. Oh, easy opener there for her. She's been here before. Oh, we've got some varsity girls, ladies and gentlemen. We've got some varsity lifters competing. Oh, wait, if I'm not mistaken, Tiferet, she is supposed to be competing with the rest of the varsity girls. However, she did get bumped up to day 1 due to, if I'm not I'm not going to assume the reason why. We know she got bumped up for, we'll say, scheduling reasons. So she is our varsity lifter competing with the JV. Now, she won't be going into the rankings. Okay, she won't be going into the rankings for that. She will be ranked along with the rest of the varsity girls. She is just lifting today with the junior varsity girls due to a scheduling conflict later on in this week. Good save there by the spotters and loaders for Clarissa Edenburn. That's going to be a no lift there. Oh my goodness, we've got probably my favorite name on the whole roster, folks. We've got Jenna Jo Jensen. Jenna Jo Jensen. Oh, you're now my favorite lifter of the day. And Peyton Frolig on 3 with makes easy work of 140. All right, folks, just had to get some technical things fixed up here. Here's Melissa May on platform 2, 77.5 kilos. Very easy squat opener for her. And then Miss Molly Bailey is taking 160 kilos for her opening squat attempt. That's 352 pounds, folks. That's crazy. Molly Bailey, let's see what she's got. Not to be outdone, Gretchen Holm on 1, 85 kilos. A little bit slow out of the hole, but we find our way. 3 white lights for Gretchen. 3 white lights for Miss Molly, and we are carrying on. It was a good lift for Miss Marissa. Going on to Miss Brenna Agen. Agen. Looked easy enough for an opener for her. Good lift. Like we said, folks, we want these lifts to be super easy. We want these openers to be strong. That way we can solidify our place on the board. Because if we start too heavy, we're not able to make the lift, we are not allowed to go down in weight once we have already claimed an attempt. So that puts us in a really, really tough position there and risk disqualification. Maya Halverson, 87.5 kilos. Good lift. Celeste Hallett on 2. Lincoln Getz on 3. And absolute air from both of our lifters there. 2 to 1, good lift on 2. 3 good lights on 3. All right, now here's Miss Auva Kraus. 95 kilos. Now, Auva as well, she is also one of our lifters who was supposed to compete with the varsity girls, however, is not and is competing with the JV girls due to some other conflict that is prohibiting her for competing with the rest of the varsity girls. Haley Sapella, representing Waterford Union. Auva definitely made short work of that opener, 95 kilos, 3 white lights. Kenton Mercer makes easy work of 175 on platform 3, representing River Oaks Iron Mustangs. And here's Annika representing the Wasaki Rangers. I'm so sorry. That looked clean to me. Now, was it deep enough for our judges? 2 to 1. She is on the board, folks. 2 to 1. That is all we need. Kingston Hartman on 3, excuse me. 175 kilos, 385 pounds. And bars loaded for Emma Mancine on 2. And then bars loaded for Lila Conkle on 1. She's going to retake 102.5 now. If I'm not mistaken, I believe she missed it on strength, and it kind of rolled up forward on her head, so we'll see how it goes there. Emma Mancine's taking 198 kilos, and Grant Lee, 175 kilos and loaded up. Like I said, 385 pounds. Emma Mancine, very clean squat there. Come on, Lila. Come on, Lila. There it is. Is that what we need? Hey, 3 white lights, folks. Lila's on the board. That's what we want to see. Let's see what she puts in for her 3rd. We've got the live lifting cast. And folks, if you're interested in learning what our lifters are going to be attempting, if you're wanting to see what the lifter got right, what the lifter got wrong, and the reason why, feel free to check out LiftingCast.com. Go ahead and search for the High School National Championship. Click the platform that you want to go to, and you can see all of the numbers that all of our lifters are competing in. That way you can be up to date live on the action. Now, Lena Smith, that was a good lift. 2 for 2 so far. Anna Barabo on platform 2, 231 pounds. And she's going to round out our first attempts for squat on the 2nd platform. All right, bars loaded for May Boyles now walking out 115. That's 253 kilos. Sorry, 253 pounds. My goodness. She even came out and like, what happened there? That was very interesting. I wonder if she's going to go back there. Probably retake the same weight again.
Here comes the 12 gauge. It's the 12 gauge.
Here's Gage Vanlin. Super easy opening attempt there for him. 180 kilos, 396, 3 white lights. All right, bars loaded for Kylie Randall. Now, Kylie, the bar did roll on her, roll forward on her neck a little bit. So as long as she's able to keep centered and not, try to maintain patience out of the hole, we might be able to see that bar stay in, and we might see a successful attempt. Let's watch. What did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you, folks? All it takes is a little bit of patience, faith, trust, and pixie dust. And that's a good lift. Oh, no. Wait a minute. What? That was a no lift on depth? That was way deeper than the first one. Oh, gosh. That puts her in a tough spot now. Kind of fight out of a bomb out. Morgan with the biggest grind we've seen so far today. 55 kilos. And the lift is no good, unfortunately. So, if we see a blue light, ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking at the screen here, a red card with a blue light indicates either double bouncing or soft, excuse me, up and downward motion with the bar there. Claire Schmidt, 2-1, that's a good lift. And here comes Miss Riley Gabriel. She's gonna take 115 one more time. All right, Riley, here we go. Let's stay in it now. That looked pretty clean. That looked pretty clean. Now, for equipped lifting, it's a lot harder to see that depth, but I think that was good, and it was 3 white lights. We're moving on to Mr. Trace Thompson. He's going to go 132.5 kilos. Tiferet Milgram on platform 1 is going to go 145 kilos. Easy work. Wearing the 110% comp tee. Shout out 110%, Kevin Papa. Bars loaded for Hannah Perk on 2, 70 kilos. It's 154 pounds. All right, we got Trace Thompson on 3. Hannah Perk on 2. Clarissa Edenburn on 1. Looking to get on the board for the first time, retaking 147.5. Unfortunately, Hannah not able to find it out of a hole. 10 kilos might have been a bit of a big jump there for her. She's going to probably take that back for her third. Come on, Clarissa. Come on. No. Oh, gosh, no. Oh, gosh. Okay, so now, like we said, that puts Clarissa in a very tough position, folks. She is going to have to hit this last deadlift. Otherwise, she unfortunately will not be able to post a total for the meet. Colton McMillian on platform 3. 135 kilos, goes down nice and easy. All right, Katie Aldorf on 1. We're now on 3rd attempts for platform 1. Here's Mackenzie Orr on platform 3. Got to do with what we have, I guess. Alrighty now. Here's Gretchen Holm on 1. Finds her way up, but did it get deep enough? Did not, unfortunately. That's going to be a no lift there. Here's Jenna Joe Jensen on platform 2. 82.5 kilos. We're talking 181 pounds, folks. And then James Poland, representing the River Oaks Iron Mustangs. Easy 308 pounds. Or sorry, 319. That's going to be a good lift. Here we go. We've got Corbin Braun going to retake 145. Looked like that was a lot better on depth there for Corbin. And that's good. All right, here's Melissa May going to take her second attempt at 85 kilos. Ooh, hit a good sticking point there, but we were able to come out of there smooth and clean. I imagine a very small jump, or, folks, something we didn't even think to talk about. Lifters can scratch their attempts. So what that means is, let's say in the case of Melissa May there, let's say that second attempt was a little bit tough, and we know that going for that third attempt is probably going to hurt us more than we're likely able to get it. So at that point, just scratch the lift. Because in my mind, if you go 6 for 9, missing all your third attempts, that's so much worse than going 6 for 6, which is technically 100%. So, hey, argue what you want, numbers are numbers. Now here's Miss Annika. Put herself back on the board with 97.5 kilos. I want to take another 7.5 kilo jump to 231 pounds. Kingston Hartman on platform 3 is going to go 175 again, like we said, 385. And then Chelsea Thompson on 2, 87.5 kilos, 192.5 pounds.
No lift on 2. Bars ready on 1. Here comes Kingston on 3.
All right, here we go, Kingston. He needs this lift to stay in the meet. We've got Lena Smith on 1, one as well, weighing 105 kilos. And that's a good lift for Kingston on 3. Unfortunately, it's going to be a no lift for Lena. Just couldn't find her way in with enough juice out of the hole for that one. Up next is Haley Sapella. Very deep, very controlled. I mean, very close to textbook if you ask me. Up next is Molly Bailey, goodness gracious. Up next is Molly Bailey. 177.5 kg, 391 pounds, y'all. That's insane. 391 pounds for Molly Bailey. What do you say now? Oh, now was it deep enough? It's going to come up easy, 100%. But was it deep enough? Come on, judges. Oh, hey, it's a good lift. May Boyles on 1. 117.5 kilos, a 2.5 kilo jump from the last one. She did miss it, but it moved well. Here's Celeste Hallett with an easy second attempt on 2, but what is it deep enough? It was not, according to 2 out of 3 of our judges, so that will be a no lift. Lincoln Getz on platform 3, 180 kilos, 396. Was it deep enough? It was. It was enough to at least get him 2 white lights. Kylie Randall on 1 and Emma Mancine on 2. Emma's going 97.5 kilos, 214 pounds. Now, all our focus right now is on Kylie Randall, folks. Kylie Randall has got to make this lift. She has to make 120 kilos, has to get this lift in order for her to qualify for a total. Let's see what she's got. Come on, Riley, find your way. You've got it. The weight is there. Was it deep enough, folks? Come on, judges, put her in the meet. She's in! 2 white lights. That is all you need, folks. Oh, my God. This meet gets me hyped up. You love to see comeback stories like that, folks. Oh, wow. To miss the 2 attempts just to come back and smoke it. Come on now. This is powerlifting, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we've got Claire Schmidt coming up on 1, Lydia Prince on 2. She's going to go 10 kilos up to 97.5 kilos. And then Grant Lee on 3, 182.5. Folks, we know what 182.5 is. And if you don't, that's a 4-plate date, 407 pounds.
All the bangers today.
Now, Clarissa Edenburn, we're in the same spot here. She missed her second attempt at the same weight. Oh, no. Oh, that's not going to do it. I think her coach knows it, too. That's going to be a little bit high. Oh, God. No, you don't like to see it, folks. Clarissa Edenburn is not going to be able to post a total. That's a tough go for her. She does have the entire rest of the meet, so we'll hopefully see her back for bench. And that's going to be a no lift on 2 for Miss Morgan. She did make her her opener squat, so we're good. Oh, sorry, that was Anna Barabo. Sorry, she missed that second attempt. So she's in a particular situation, too. She needs to get her 3rd attempt squat as well. All right, Tiferet Milgram. Like we said, she is with our varsity girls, so she won't be lumped into the mix with the rest of our JV girls. What a phenomenal grind. That's an excellent way to keep the brace, keep the composure. Tiferet Milgram, 3 white lights. All right, we've got Morgan Coxleen on platform 2, going to retake 55, and Gage Van Lin's going to go 424 pounds. What a show, Gage Van Lin. Come on, Morgan, find your way, come on. Oh, good grab there from the spotters and loaders. And folks, that's going to be the end of our action on platform 1. Don't go anywhere. We're going to take a 10-minute break. So 10 minutes, that gives you plenty of time. Let's see, it's 3:15. 3:15, go ahead and get yourself a bag of Doritos. Shoot, go ahead and get yourself some Little Bites, you know, those little chocolate muffins, and we'll see you back in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Folks, it looks like we're already back to the action on platform 1. We're getting ready to start our bench. That 10-minute break is all over. Trying to see what's going on over there on platform 1. Looks like, so that was a no lift for Addison Stroh for that opener. Now we've got Celia Oberly taking 35 kilos. The bar is loaded. The timer is on. Okay. So what they're going to do here is they're going to Okay, so Celia Oberly timed out? I don't know what's going on platform 1, folks. We'll figure it out. Grant Lee on 3. We've got a few more lifters left on platform 3. Good squat there by Grant Lee. We've got Reese Caffrey with an easy bench opener at 35 kilos. All right, bars loaded over on 3 for Gage Van Lin. Hortonville Powerlifting. This is 205 kilos. Folks, we're talking about 451 pounds. Here's Gage Van Lin. Brooke Svahovic. 3 wide lights. Bars loaded up next for Abigail McClellan, also taking 88 pounds. Gage Van Lin's not going to be a good lift there. On good grab by the spotters and loaders. Bar is loaded for Ryan Pjakovic, his last squat of the day. See, Dad, if you listen to this back, I told you I wouldn't forget. Ryan Pjakovic going to take his last deadlift at 240 kilos. Folks, that's 529 freedom units because we don't use the imperial units in this country. We won. Anyway, Ryan Pjakovic, can he find his way? Can he find his way? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Come on, judges. Yes, it's a good lift. Let's go, Ryan Pjakovic. What a show. What?
All right, here comes the relift for Molly, 419. Then we take a 10-minute break and start your bench on platform 3 now. Lift is good on 1.
I've got the perfect face for radio. Uh-oh, now here we got Miss Molly Bailey. Now they are granting Miss Molly a relift. Spotters took it just a little bit early there. So now she gets her relift. Like we said, this is 190 kilos. So that prior attempt did not count. Come on, Molly. That was clean. That was clean as a whistle. And it's a good lift. Molly Bailey comes away with 3 for 3 on squat after a tough re-lift. But folks, that's gonna be the end of our action on platform 1. Oh, sorry, that's gonna be the end of our action on platform 3. We're gonna see you back in about 10 minutes. It's 2:30 now, thank you, Marshall. And I think today we're gonna grab, you know what, let's go to Chipotle, get you a bowl. We all had Chipotle bowls. Be sure to get a Mexican Coke, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. What's up, folks? We are back. We're locked in. Letting the heavy hitters know all day, every day. Hammering some spreadsheets. Mastering the calculations. Let's have us a day, people. It's a bad day to be a barbell. It's a bad day to be a barbell, ladies and gents. Addison Stroh on the board with that opener attempt. Looks like she retook that 35, and it moved much, much better this time around. All right, here's Miss Celia Oberly. Now, she also missed her opener bench. Remember, we had that little snafu in the beginning there. Looks like it's all straightened out now.
82 pounds, Cecilia.
And that's a good lift for Celia, 3 white lights. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're paying attention over on platform 1, the bench obviously has started. And there's there's a few important things we got to talk about with the bench. First off, there are 3 commands, right? So how squat has 2 commands, bench has 3. 3 commands, 3 points of contact. All right, you've got your shoulders, your butt, and your feet. Shoulders, butt, feet. You do have 3 commands: start, press, and rack. Your referee will not give you that start command until they notice that your arms are locked. They will not give you that press command until they notice that bar is motionless on your chest, and they will not allow you to rack it if they do not see the arms locked. Brooks Vahovich, representing Elk Mound High School, 88 pounds there, that's 40 kilos. Abigail McClellan, 93 pounds. That was a no lift for Brooke on 1. All right, folks, we're back to the action on platform 2. Thank you for joining us. Thanks for joining the party. Bars loaded up first from Miss Addison Allen. God bless America. 60 kilos, representing Cajun Prep.
Lift is good for Abigail, 93 pounds. Here comes Brooke again. No. Bailey. 93 pounds for Bailey.
All right, Miss Addison Allen, our first bench presser on platform 2, very easy. And look who it is, folks. We've got the Travis Werner in the background handling Miss Addison. And that's going to be a good lift. 2 white lights. All right, Bailey Leroy, can she get that arm out? Yes, she can. So, folks, when you're looking at the bench press, you are allowed to press at different times. You are allowed to lock the arms out at different times, so long as that bar still doesn't go down in range of motion. And when we're looking at that bar, obviously if we're going side to side here, the bar is going to look like it's tilting, but you want to take a look at the middle part of that bar. That center knurling is really going to give you a good insight as to whether or not that bar is actually going up and down, or just being locked out unequally. Coming up next is Miss Cora Epping, platform 2. And that's a good lift for Cora. Now, unfortunately, Cora, as we said, was not able to complete for the meet.
Bars loaded on 2.
That's my favorite. That and asking people on the same flight as me. God, fucking dude, I know. I've just stopped blowing it off. It's really put the space in space gray.
All right, carrying on the action here, Jaden Corpus on platform 1.
No, but for real, my game is Monopoly Go. Monopoly Go is my game for real. You?
I've never lost a game of Monopoly, ever.
No, Monopoly Go, bro.
Same thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Same, but different.
It never ends either.
Huh?
Never ends. Never ending hysteria of Monopoly Go. I do love Monopoly.
Big Monopoly guy.
104 pounds. Bars loaded, says Rich, for Ava. 42.5 kilos, platform 2, 93 pounds. Bars ready on platform 1.
Here's Ava Livings on platform 1. Going to take 42.5 kilos, 104 pounds. Oh, sorry, she's on platform 2. We've got Kylie Gungle on platform 1. That's going to be 104.
Here comes Olivia Roscoe.
Olivia Roscoe, platform 2, 99 kilos.
9 pounds on the bar.
And then up next, Kylie Gungle. She's representing Waterford Union High School, and that was a good lift for her. Oh, unfortunately, not a good lift. I believe it was on strength. I'd have to look at that back again.
Olivia. Bars ready for Olivia.
All right, Olivia, here we go. Bars loaded. This is 45 kilos, 99 pounds for an opener bench attempt. Very fast there for Olivia, even with much more of a closer grip as well. Obviously, when you have a closer grip on bench, the range of motion is going to be a little bit longer. However, you are able to use a lot more of your triceps and your shoulders in conjunction if you've got longer arms like myself. Up next on platform 1, Olivia Fleetwood of the Strongest Fleetwoods. 50 kilos are on the bar, 110 pounds. And Keegan on platform.
Olivia, platform 1.
Keegan on platform 2, 47.5, 104 pounds.
And the lift is
And it's a good lift for her.
And the lift is good on 1. Arden Hyatt, 110
Ladies and gentlemen,
on the bar.
we are back to the action on platform 3. We are back to the action on platform 3. We are waiting for Miss Addison Leger to come up and do 25 kilos, 55 pounds. Now, you know what? You just gave me an idea. Thank you for that. For the rest of this session, we are going to be using these weight numbers in terms of how many cookout trays it could be. Marshall gets it. All right, Maya Hengstebeck on platform 1, 52.5 kilos. I'm thinking that's about, that's got to be at least 120 cookout trays worth.
116 pounds platform.
Yeah, because I think the cookout tray is about a pound, so you got 100. That's a lot.
All right, how about Lucy? 120
Bars loaded up next for Dejanay Miller on platform 1.
bars ready for
115 pounds as well. Lucy Brond on 2 is going to go 52.5 kilos. Actually, I lied, 55 kilos.
Lucy on 2. We're benching now.
And we've got the action loaded on platform 3. Parker Maisels on 3 is going to go 30 kilos for a bench. She's going to go 30 kilos for a bench. My apologies. That's 66 pounds. That's a good lift for Parker. 3 white lights.
The lift is good on 1, and the lift is good on 2. Here comes Alyssa.
All right, bars uploaded next on 1 for Blakely Andrews, 55 kilos, 121 pounds. Oh, y'all, my voice is starting to crack. It's early. I also got 3 more days. All right, Alyssa Sagan on 2. Isabella Rodriguez on 3. Looks like a good lift for Alyssa, and was 3 white lights. She is on the board through bench. All right, Cabela Fiestad. I'm praying that I'm pronouncing that right. 88 pounds, 40 kilos for Cabela on platform 3. And then Brooke Svihovic on platform 1. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly as well. 88 pounds, that's 40 kilos.
This is a relift for Brooke.
Okay, so this is a relift for Brooke, if I'm according to Gino. Gino knows all. Excellent work there. Now here's Jenna Bjorge. Very easy opener on platform 2. And that was a good lift for Cabela on 3. They're getting that fixed up now for Dallin Jones, representing the River Oaks Iron Mustangs, 110 pounds, 50 kilos. Squeaky clean like Dallin Jones. 3 white lights. All right, up next on there is Miss Addison Allen. We've got 32 and a half locked in, 71 pounds, representing Cajun Prep. Travis Warner in the corner. Travis Warner in the corner. I'm great. Anyway, Addison Stroh is going to take her third attempt. 82 pounds, 37 and a half kilos, representing Elk Mound High School Powerlifting. Let's see what she's got. Platform 1. Oh, nah. Saw a little bit of hope. Unfortunately, not enough juice. That's okay, Brooke. 3 white lights. That was a good lift for Ivan.
Brooke is going to get 3 minutes on the clock. Not 1 minute, she's going to get 3 minutes on the clock. Because she did that relift at the end of the round, so it's not fair to make her come right back out again.
All right, folks, so what happened here over on Platform 1, Brooke was granted a relift and was granted that lift. It was that 40 kilos that she just took. Now, since she has done that lift now, it's now her turn again, back at the top of the order. So she is allowed to have 3 minutes of rest time. And before she gets to her attempt. She's allowed to have 3 whole minutes. She can take as long or as little as she wants. But she does have that option, especially when you hit a relift. Cora Epping, 2 to 1. That's a good lift for her. So far, 2 for 2 on bench. Looking like some good redemption from squat. Max McQuaid on platform 3, 176 pounds. Ooh, Gwendolyn Small. She found her way up. Unfortunately, I think it's going to be a little bit of up and downward motion there, and was, at least from our 2 judges. So that's going to be a no lift. And we're going to go up to Jaden Corpus, 104 pounds. So, folks, if you're watching, you can see all sorts of different kinds of techniques when people go for their benches. Same thing for squat and bench, or same thing for squat and deadlift. So when you're looking at these squat benches, there's folks that, elect for a little bit of a wider grip. There's folks that elect for a little bit of a closer grip, high arch, low arch, wide feet, narrow feet, soft touch, sink. There's so many different variations and combinations that you can do with your bench. And it's really all about what the lifter is comfortable with doing, what they know how to do, and what their body will allow them to do. And you can start to see some trends a little bit with the different kinds of sticking points here. So You find a lot of times with our wider grip pressers, if they don't have a necessarily high arch, they're going to be a little bit tougher off the chest. If they do have a high arch, it's going to be a little bit midway. Whereas, conversely, if we go close grip is going to be a lot more emphasis on the arms, the triceps, the chest there, and we're going to find a sticking point a little bit further out of lockout.
99 pounds.
Unfortunately, that was a no lift for Brooks Vahovic. Unfortunately, I think that timeout really just took her out of the game there. But that's okay. She's good. 2 for 3 on her lifts today. Actually, 5 for 6 on her deadlifts today. Elijah Burt taking 220 for a ride. Think he enjoyed it. And good grab by the spotters and loaders there for Cecilia. 45 is not going to move.
Here comes Bailey. Bars ready on one. Bailey. 99 pounds for Bailey.
What a press there from Olivia Roscoe. Like we said, you can press it out unevenly, but so long as the bar doesn't go down, it's still a good lift, and was for Olivia there. Here's Ivan Hernandez. Ooh, nice off the chest there. A little bit more of a mid grip. Folks, the widest you can go, just as a little fun fact, the widest grip you can have, your ring finger can, or index finger can be on the smooth ring when you're looking at it. What a show, Keegan. That's going to be a good lift. And Kylie able to lock out 47.5. Oh, and it's a good lift. All right, Abigail McClellan getting set up under 47.5 kilos. Like we said, that's 104 pounds. Lucy Braun, can she get it off the chest? Oh, no, we can't. That is okay. That is okay. We just weren't able to find our way out with that second attempt. Let's see if we can get a little hype underneath us for that third. Let's try it again. Sias Rivera on 3. Smoky opener. 253 pounds. That's going to be a good lift. Parker Maisels. That's a good lift. 3 white lights over on platform 3. Jenna Bjorge on platform 2 is getting set up underneath 159 pounds. And Arden Hyatt makes her third attempt. And that was a good lift for her as well. She'll finish out 3 for 3 on bench. Cabela Fiestad on platform 3. This is 93 pounds. And that's a good lift from Jenna, 2 to 1.
I mean, I don't get rid of them because there's no reason to. That's why I have like a whole bunch of these shirt buttons. I need to get more. Part of it is like I love the like for like an entire day. It's like you could do it for the whole week, but like for one day to not have to wipe the shirt parts. But I still would do that, but just in case.
Isabella Rodriguez, 99 pounds, platform 3.
I've got 4 of the G95s.
The bar's ready for Isabella, 99 pounds. She's lifting with a bench shirt on. Lifting in the equipment.
All right, we've got Isabella Rodriguez on platform 3. Is lifting equipped. So, like we said, we do have a bunch of equipped lifters on the roster today. And so, when we're coming to the bench press, a lot of that is going to come from the bench shirt. And now, fun fact, a red light on bench with a red card is going to be the bar not getting contact with the chest. And that's a very common thing with primarily equipped lifting. You don't really see that too much in raw lifting, but you see that in equipped lifting in much the same way that it's hard to get depth in a squat suit. It's restrictive, it's assistive, and so it's gonna be a little bit harder of a time for you to get to your chest without super heavy weight on the bar weighing it down. Oh, come on, Gwendolyn. Nice. A little bit more of a close grip, a little shaky there. Oh, no, they gave her downward motion. Oh, it's going to be a no lift.
Here comes Cora.
Blakely Andrews. Oh, my gosh. Bench it faster, please. 60 kilos, that's a good lift.
White lights. How about Lena? 82 pounds.
All right, here comes Lena Smith coming right behind with 37.5 kilos, starting up our next flight of lifters. Ivan Heinrich on platform 3 is going to go 65 kilos, 143 pounds. Both lifters representing Mauston High School. That was a no lift for Cora on platform 2. And then McKinley Alfonso comes right behind with 99 pounds.
Lena, 3 white lights. Here comes Lala. Yeah, Lala. She got the whole front row. Paid extra for those.
Clean attempt there for McKinley Alfonso.
Here comes Lala, 93 pounds.
3 white lights. Same there for Mr. Maddox Guillory. Oh, sorry, that was a no lift for Maddox. I apologize. I looked at the wrong one. All right, Miss Lila Conkle, she gets the unrack here. That's 42.5 kilos. That's how you know I'm starting to get tired. I'm tongue-tied.
And the lift is good, Lala. Here comes
Ahuva Kraus. 47.5 kilos are loaded. 104 pounds. And now, like we said, Ahuva is with the rest of our varsity girls. Unfortunately, due to some scheduling conflicts and some other external reasons, she is going to be allowed to lift with the JV girls. She's not going to be lumped in with them. She's not going to be, the one varsity and all the JV. She'll still be counted with the rest of the varsity girls, but those results won't be counted until we get through our lifts tomorrow. That was a good lift for Olivia Roscoe on 2, 52.5 kilos, 115 pounds. Good run there by Logan Turner. And that's a good lift. Annika opening us up with 110 pounds. Easy peasy. Bench is easy. Easy peasy. Bench makes me wheezy. I'll think of something. Right behind Maya Halverson, 115 pounds.
Here comes Keegan, 116 pounds.
Elijah Burt is on his way up on platform 3, 105 kilos, 231, representing Troy Athens Powerlifting. Hit a good sticking point there right about 3/4 of the way through, but he was able to finish it out very, very well. I imagine he's going to go for a smaller jump for the next one. Oh, Keegan, what a fight there for 52.5. Unfortunately, just not in the cards for her today. But we've still got the big party ahead, deadlifts.
Ivan, then Levi. Ivan, then Levi. Platform 3.
All right, bars loaded for Ivan on 3. This is 115 kilos, so 253. I think that's going to be a good lift for him. As was a good lift for Miss May Boyles on 1. Come right behind is Kylie Randall, taking the same weight with 115 pounds, representing Goodrich Powerlifting. And that was unfortunately a no lift for Lucy Braun, but we will come away for deadlifts. Avery Hernandez, 57.5 kilos. All right, Kylie Randall. Oh, sorry, Avery Hernandez on 2. Can she find it? Not able to get it off the chest there on that one. That's okay. We are still on the board. Miss Avery. Up next is Cadence Gibson, 60 kilos. That's 132 pounds. Kylie Randall was a good lift on platform 1, and then we got Gretchen Holm on platform 1, going up 2.5 kilos to 55 kilograms.
Educating comes Alyssa.
Platform 3, Nicholas Jandruko. Oh, not enough juice off the chest there. We might have gone a little bit too bold, a little bit too much with our attempt selection, but that is okay. We have another shot at it. We'll see what he comes around for his 3rd attempt. Up on platform 2, Alyssa Sagan, taking 62.5 again, going to retake that. That's 137.5 pounds.
137 pounds for Sagan.
Claire Schmidt,
Here goes Sagan now.
easy opener for her, 57.5 kilos. And folks, we're now to the top of the order of our second flight of bench pressers on platform 1. Come on, Alyssa, beautiful grind, clean lockout.
No lift,
Unfortunately, it's going to be a no lift. Oh. So they're going to call that up and downward motion, it seems. Sias Rivera with a clean grind there on the 2nd attempt. 2 white lights. 275 goes down. Clarissa Edenburn is going to open with 62.5 kilos. That's 137 pounds. Jenna on platform 2 is going to take 165. Addison Leger is going to go 66 kilos, representing Cajun Prep Powerlifting.
Katie, 143 pounds to Katie. Bars ready on 1.
Oh, good attempt there from Jenna. Good grab by the spotters and loaders there. Once it comes off the chest there, I mean, it really feels like gravity's trying to be your op at the moment. Gravity is really preying upon your downfall. And they just don't want you to get it up. They don't want you to succeed. But that is okay. We are all good. Because now we're going on to our second round of deadlifts. Our second round, sorry. Let me breathe. No lift for Jenna on platform 3. So now we're going to go to Amy Bauman to start off our next flight of bench pressers. And Parker Maisels on platform 3. And did not find enough juice, unfortunately, to get it off the chest. It looked like she was trying to hover just a little bit, just trying to like hold it there, wait, and then press. But unfortunately, that was not the case there. So that will be a no lift for Parker. So far, she's 4 for 6 on the day, which is very, very good for really anybody. To Ferret on platform 1, 72.5 kilos, 159 pounds.
Beautiful to Ferret, beautiful. The lift is
I mean, blink and you miss it. To Ferret, easy lift there.
the bar's ready, says Rich.
All right, Cabello. This is your last attempt. Let's see it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. You almost had him. You had us in the first half. I'm not going to lie. Had us in the first half.
Platform 2, Morgan. Isabella, 110 pounds, platform 3.
Here's Morgan on 2. And she is going to open up our next flyer lifter. Actually, I lied. Avery just did that. But that was still a good lift from Morgan. Isabella Rodriguez gets her last handoff for her last bench press. Now, she is equipped, so she's wearing a shirt, which is the funny little blue sleeves you see. Oh. So a lot of what you get with equipment, a lot of times you're fighting against the suit, right? So a lot of times you're fighting against the suit, and you really have to almost rely on the tensile strength of the suit in order to lift against it. That's where a lot of your strength is going to come from. And a lot of times, especially on bench press, you need that big press off the chest in order to continue the momentum off of your chest so that you can lock it out. Oftentimes, there's just not enough in the tank to be able to push that through. And that's okay, because we always come back another day. You know what they say. I don't know what they say. I was trying to continue the rhyme. It didn't work. Annika on platform 1, 52.5 kilos. Like I said, folks, we are on to our third attempts over on platform 3. Ivan Heinrich is up with 70 kilos, 154. And they're loading the bar up now. We're on to our second attempts already on platform 1. Maya Halverson is going to go 121 pounds, 55 kilos. And unfortunately, no lift for Ivan there. Good grab there by the spotters and loaders. Here's Maddox Guillory. Now, Maddox, he's going to retake 72.5 kilos, 159 pounds. Now, he did miss this and elected to keep the weight same. That's fine. Now, me personally, at a national meet, why not? Go for it. Well, you've got a whole lift ahead of you. right? You've got all at deadlifts. You don't want to sell your soul for that. Deadlifts matter more because that's going to add pounds to the total.
Blocks. We need blocks for Leah. There you use them? All right, here come the blocks.
All right, Maddox. Oh, not able to find enough juice off the chest there. Bars loaded next for Max McQuaid, 203 pounds. We had a little bit of a delay on platform 2. We had to find bench boxes. Bench boxes, folks. So per lifter's request, you are allowed to set your feet on a couple of wooden boxes at various heights. We got to find them, of course. But every lifter has that opportunity. They are allowed to use the blocks. We had to go and search for those. But that's going to be a good lift for Leah. Jenna Joe Jensen from Joe's Gym. That's got to be fake. I don't think it is. And if it's not, that's freaking awesome. Jenna Joe Jensen from Joe's Gym. 77. And JV, listen. 77 pounds for her opening attempt. Good grab by the spotters and loaders for May on platform 1. I mean, you blink and you miss it. 2 white lights. That's truly all you need, folks. All right, we got Kylie Randall on 1, Chelsea on 2, Logan on 3. Oh, Logan finds his way up. I didn't see any downward motion. Come on, judges, be nice to him. Oh, 3 white lights. It looks like it's going to be a good lift to me.
Here goes Eliza. No matter how hard you try, you can't stop them now. Bars loaded on 2. 237 pounds on 3. The bar.
Alicia Kellogg going to open us up with 37.5 kilos. That's 82 pounds, also from Joe's Gym, also JV. Now, if Alicia makes this, oh, and listen, folks, we all know bench press is a very important part of a complete breakfast, okay? And you can only find that with Alicia Kellogg. Nah, that was bad. I got to try that again. That was better in my head. No one's after her Lucky Charms. No, it's not Kellogg's. That's Post. Dang it. Look up Kellogg's cereals for me. Alicia, and this is only to support you. This is only to let you have a good, fun, lighthearted experience. Brenna, very nice. 40 kilogram opener there.
Pops, Fruit Loops, Frosted Flakes, Rice Krispies.
Easy dough. All right, bars loaded up for Emma Mancine on 2. Now, Katie Audorf on platform 1 is going to take 65 kilos. She did miss it on her opening attempt, so she's going to retake that. That's 143 pounds, representing Elk Mound High School. Bar is loaded. The clock is ticking, and here she is. Okay. Emma gets a start command on 2. Very clean. And carrying on our third attempts on platform 3 for this last flight, Levi Cosgrove's got 264 pounds on the bar. All right, Katie, let's see what she, wait, did she press it? I missed it. It had to have been, yeah, it was a good lift. 3 white lights. Awesome work, she's on the board. Lydia and Levi both look like solid benches on both platforms, and so is Written. 3 white lights.
Lydia, the lift is good for Lydia, platform 2. Here comes Melissa on 2.
All right, here comes Nicholas Jandruko. I'm going to come find you later. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing that right. But we're going to retake 122.5. That's looking like 270 pounds. Melissa Mai on 2. 88 pounds for a smoke show opener. My goodness. Couldn't have moved any cleaner. 3 white lights. And same for Clarissa Edenburn on platform 1. Easy 67.5 bench there. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Oh, give it to him. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, listen, count that in your PR. Count that as your new max. Just run it. That was nice. Up next is Teferet Milgram, 176 pounds. Good run there for Celeste Hallett.
Lena, 104 pounds. Platform 1.
Where's the copy and paste?
All right, here comes Sias Rivera. Can he find the juice? He cannot. Looks like they're all out of stock today. No lift there for him. It's going to be a no lift, unfortunately. However, he still comes away so far 3 for 6, so he's still on the board. A little bit better of a time with bench than he did for squat, but let's see if we can make a run for deadlifts here. And we're going to continue on to our last flight of benchers on platform 3. James Poland is going to take us to 110 pounds. It looks like platform 1's going to get wrapped up here pretty quick.
James, platform 3. 110 pounds. Lift is good for James. Lift is good on 2. The bar is ready for Anna. Fairview. Fairview. Anna Fairview. Annika, platform 1.
Oh, can Annika find her way up? It looks like she's going to be able to lock it out. Did she keep her butt on the bench? That's going to be the big kicker here. And she did. 3 white lights. Oh, we can hear the screams and shouts from all the way over here. They are stoked for that attempt.
Bars ready, 127 pounds. Bars ready, 66 pounds for Avery.
Avery Bowman on 2 is going to go 30 kilos, 66 pounds. And Mackenzie Orr on 3 is going to go 126 pounds. Maya Halverson, what a grind to 57.5. That's a good lift for her. Same for Avery Bauman now. Was able to lock out a little bit unevenly, but it's still good because the bar didn't go down. Good lift for her.
127 pounds, platform 1.
Mackenzie Orr makes quick work of that one. 3 white lights.
Bars ready for Morgan. 77 pounds for Morgan on 2. Up next is Hannah. No lift on 1. Comes Ahuva.
Ahuva Kraus, 60 kilos. That's going to be a good lift for her, so she'll finish out 3 for 3 on bench. Leah Dunlap on 2 bars loaded for her. That's 82 pounds. And Kenton Mercer on platform 3 is going to open up with 70 kilos. Oh, sorry, that was Trace, wasn't it? Yep, that was Trace. So Trace took 60 kilos, which is 132 pounds. Leah Dunlap, can she find her way? Oh, no. Had the spotters and loaders grab that one. Come on, Gretchen. Easy.
Lift is good. Bars ready. Jenna Joe Jensen. She works out at Joe's gym.
All right, Corbin Braun's going to open with 72.5 kilos. Kylie Randall on 1 is going to go 62.5 kilos. Jenna Joe Jensen from Joe's Gym, JV lifter, 37.5 kilos. 82 pounds goes nice and easy. All right, folks, Alicia Kellogg on platform 2. Yes, folks, we're cereal. Her name is Alicia Kellogg. Kylie Randall. It's going to be a no lift for her. Good grab by the spotters loaders. Molly Bailey. This is 85 kilos for her opening bench.
Alicia, 88 pounds, platform 2.
Oh my goodness. Molly actually absolutely blew that off the chest. Alicia Kellogg, that was great on some Frosted Flakes vibes. Excellent work there. I'm sorry. Claire Schmidt, 67.5 kilos, 148 pounds on platform 1. She gets a lift off here. Oh, I think that might be a little bit of up and downward. Oh, she's fading. Oh, she almost had it too. That was right at the top there, folks. Right at the top. Brenna and Colton both racked at the same exact time. Both got 3 white lights at the same exact time. Katie Oddorf, 67.5 kilos, 148 pounds. So far, looking to maintain a good streak on bench. We did miss that opener on commands, if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see what happens. Here we go, Katie. There it is. There it is. Yes. Excellent work, Katie. Chelsea with a good second attempt on platform 2. Grant Lee, an easy opener on 3. Could I be a poet and I may not even know it? Can make a rhyme anytime. That's all I got. I'm losing it. I'm fading. It'll be all right.
Emma on platform 2.
When I have this big of a gap, I can hop in too. That helps you out.
94 pounds from Emma.
Whatever.
Up after Emma's Melissa.
Emma Mancine on 2. 42.5 kilos is 93 pounds. Marcos gets the press command for 90 kilos. We're talking 198 pounds. And that's going to be a good lift. 2-1 from the middle judge. Looks like the middle judge might have seen a little bit of up and downward motion there. That's really the only thing, in my opinion, that the front judge can see. It's really hard to see the butt or the heels coming up or the shoulders coming up, although I don't know why the shoulders would come up, but that's a rule. But yeah, 2-1. Good lift either way. Peyton Froelig's coming right behind with 95. It's 209. And Teferet Milgram on platform 1. Looking to continue a phenomenal day thus far. 72.5 to 80 to 85. So we're going 7.5 kilo jumps to 5 kilo jumps. Oh! Not able to find the juice off the chest. That's okay. That is A-okay. We still got deadlifts, and that's where the real party starts, folks. Come on, Melissa. Come on, Melissa. Come on, Melissa. Come on, Melissa. What a grind that was. I saw no up and downward motion, but I've been wrong before. Never mind, I'm right. It's a good lift. Woo! Nice. Melissa May, or May, I'll have to ask. But that was for a second attempt, so that puts her in an interesting position. I wonder if she's going to go up at all for her third attempt. For me, as a coach, if I were handling her, I wouldn't. I'd scratch that third, save the juice for deads. Hey, different strokes, different folks. Everyone's got a different vibe. Let's see what she's got for the third attempt. She did put in 47.5. Okay, all right, let's see it then. Oh, folks, see, I blinked and I missed it. We're all set and done with our coverage of bench press on platform 1. So it's now 3:30. It's getting a little bit late in the day. We got to calm down a little bit. Don't get nothing too heavy. Get like a granola bar, maybe a protein bar. Shoot, get you a fruit punch or Glacier Freeze Gatorade, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Be easy. And folks, we've got the bar loaded up on platform 1 for deadlifts. All right, Brooks Vahovich on platform 1, taking 97.5 for her opener deadlift at 214 pounds. Oh, can Riley find her way? It's looking like it. Can she get that right arm out? Oh, no. Oh, God, and that's the thing with equipped lifting, folks. Just the smallest, most minute increment, and you're out of the whole game. Goodness gracious. But, hey, what a hell of a fight for Addison Allen. Oh, my goodness. And, folks, that's going to wrap up our coverage for bench on platform 2. Don't go anywhere. It's coming upon now 3:45. Like I said, we're coming up on dinner, so you don't want nothing too heavy. Go get you a bag of Doritos, maybe like a Mountain Dew, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. James Poland going to take. Oh, can he find his way? Use those triceps. Picky down. Oh, my gosh, he locked it out. Oh, my God. These are insane grinds we're seeing. That's a good lift. Oh, my God. James Poland. I'll tell you what, these kids can grind some benches. I'll tell you what. Goodness me. Bailey Leroy, super easy there. 97.5 kilos. All right, here's Mackenzie Orr going to take her last bench of the day, 148 pounds. That's going to be a no lift for Mackenzie there, but that was a good effort for her, a good grab there by the spotters and loaders. Up next on platform 3, we've got Trace Thompson going to go for his last bench at 70 kilos. And then Arden Hyatt, she's going to come for her opener deadlift at 117 kilos. That's 259 pounds. Easy, easy. A lot of these deadlift openers are going to fly, ladies and gentlemen. Like we said, for squat and bench, we want our openers to be fast. We want it to be clean. We want to get on the board. But hold on, folks. Trace Thompson, not to be outdone. He said, hold on, you're talking too much. Watch me freaking bench, and that's a good lift. 3 white lights. Blakely Andrews going to come right behind on platform 1, 120 kilos. 264 pounds, and you blink and you miss it. Golly, as soon as I announce it, it's over. Easy third press there for Corbin Braun. Left plenty in the tank for energy on deads. And right now, I believe he's 5 for 6 right now at the moment. Huh? Oh? Well, folks, I'm overhearing Gino over here. Miss Molly Bailey is going to go 209 pounds. 209 pounds. Sorry. Yeah, 209 pounds. This is an American record attempt. Let's see it, Miss Molly. We're all behind you. The crowd is up and jumping. Gino screaming at you. I don't know how you're focusing right now, but let's see it. Oh, we got the big head in the front. Come on, Molly. Boom. Oh, my God. What? Dude, come on. That's insane. one of the fastest American records I have ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. What a job. Good golly, Miss Molly. That was insane. Phenomenal work. Celia Oberly electing to go sumo stance. Very clean. 2-1. Oh my God, guys, I'm not alone anymore. Let's go. Oh.
You're never alone, as long as I live and breathe.
You're always in my heart.
I gotta say, it's absolute press conference.
Is it?
These are some very impressive benches.
Oh yeah. That. This man said it's a press conference outside. I'm done, bro.
They're attending some pressing matters out there.
Oh man, that was respect. I ain't mad. That's just respect.
They're already starting on pulls, it looks like.
They're already well into pulls. We're on midway through seconds. So platform one's gonna go fast.
Oh, they're cooking. Okay. You know, we're moving like that.
Yeah, they've got a long wait time. Plenty of people in line. Grant Lee gonna go 97.5 kilos, 214 pounds. I believe he is one of our last lifters in the flight.
Ever so close to that. Oh, come on.
Slow and steady wins the race. Come on.
Oh my goodness.
Pinky hard, pinky hard, pinky hard. Come on. Ah, man. See, those are the grinds we live for in this sport, man. Because the slower it goes, the louder we get. That's literally how this game works.
It's beautiful just hearing the crowd out there. Like they might be on the other side of the room. They're still cheering. They're still yelling. It's such a great environment.
They don't know what's going on. They don't know you from Adam, but they want to see you lift that weight.
I mean, my parents don't. They still call it weightlifting and bodybuilding.
Yep.
But they see someone grinding out a lift, they're yelling.
Screaming. Oh, yes. All right, Marcus Muniz on platform 3. I lied. We are not near the end. We are kind of midway through thirds. Excuse me.
Plenty of benching left to do.
Lots of pressing. All right, so Reese Caffrey on platform 1, 97.5. Well, I guess we can go ahead and start talking about deadlifts. I haven't really gotten into that yet. So different from the squat and the bench, deadlift is started on your own time. As long as you hit your lift within the 1 minute time frame, or as long as you get the down command, within that 1 minute time frame, then it will be a good lift. You can time out. There's no start. Is there? I thought it was. Am I wrong? Ah, okay. Hey, I'll be wrong. That's fair. Speaking of grinding, Peyton Froelich not able to get through that 102.
Bench is kind of funny. Some people can grind for years and they'll lock it out, but some people, if it doesn't move off the chest, it's not good.
Yep. So yeah.
Tell me a little bit more about deadlift.
Yeah, so we've got, you've only got one command, like we said. It's down, so you are able to start of your own accord. Like Michael said, as long as you initiate the lift before that timer, you are all good. There's 3 stances that lifters are you might see on the screen today. So Bailey Leroy, for example, if you're on platform 1, she's choosing to go conventional stance. I was going to say, but hey.
Obviously it works.
Yep, and so conventional, obviously the feet are going to be closer together, hands outside the knees, a little bit more of an emphasis on the lower back, on the glutes, and on the hamstrings. Whereas if you look at sumo deadlift, our second form, sumo stance, our feet are wide. Some people have their feet touching the plates. Yes. And then hands are inside. A lot more stress on the hamstrings and hips, or the quads and hips, excuse me, for that one. And there's trade-offs for both of those. Conventional is going to be fast off the floor, slow at lockout. Conversely, sumo, very slow off the floor because there's a lot less of that initiation movement. And then we're going to find snappy lockouts because their hips are already ready to go.
That was so cute. I got a picture earlier. It's I'm assuming little sister or something. In the crowd.
Oh, man. I love family shots.
Oh, it's so cute.
Getting shots of the crowd during a lift is amazing.
I'll post it in like 2 hours.
Sick. Let him cook. Phoebe Peterson, 120. That's a good lift. So far, Phoebe 7 for 8 right now, doing phenomenal today.
Honestly, at a high school nationals, the judging is not easy.
No, I mean, these are national level referees judging high school kids. Normally, these guys referee like open athletes, 25, 30, 35-year-olds, some of the strongest in the country. I mean, these are some of the strongest high schoolers in the country, but it's tough judging out there.
It's tough. But so it almost makes your good lifts that much sweeter because you know you hit it under the highest state.
Exactly. Kingston Hartman, can we keep up? He's going to lock it out, but I wonder if they're going to call up and downward motion. Hold on, what? Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Hey, my fault, OG. I wasn't familiar with your game.
After squats, be able to come back and hit that.
Dude, I know. And that was a very physically demanding last squat. I mean, that took him out, the spotters out. It was scary. But, hey, glad to know he's able to come back. He's finishing on a phenomenal note. He hasn't bombed out. He got his second attempt squat, so we're still good.
Still in the game.
Oh.
A lot of times it's close grip because I'm a couple of fingers inside the ring.
Okay.
I can press anything up the chest realistically, but then you hit that wall.
Yep.
Close grip.
Yep.
It's basically the same thing as like a high bar squat.
Yes.
Same idea.
Yep. Yep. All right, up next is Ryan Pjakovic. Hey, Dad, if you're watching this back, like I said, just know I did not forget. Ryan Pjakovic, this is 150 pounds, 150 kilos, 330 pounds. Yeah, we're benching some heavy weight, folks. He benches more than me than I did at that age. I didn't bench at all at that age. Oh. Hey, you had to go for it. Good grab there by the spotters and loaders. And folks, that's it for bench press on platform 3. Oh, it's now 4 o'clock, the 4 a.m. hour. I think dinner is about probably an hour or so away. I'd hold off on getting some, but make sure you stay hydrated. Go fill up your water bottle, add some ice cubes. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
So strong here on deadlifts. Now, what's kind of been the trend for this platform? I'm on the other side of the ring.
Fast.
Fast?
Fast. Whatever the lifts are, whether it's a miss or a good lift, it's been fast. Most of the grinds that we've been seeing have been with platform 2, actually. Heavy weights on platform 3, obviously. You know, it's going to be the heavier lifters. But no, everything on platform 1 has just been fast, clean. The spotter loader crew is on the ball on platform 1. Strong lockout for Addison, and they did call her on what I thought they were going to call her on. Michael, what'd you see there?
To be honest, I was looking at a different screen. I am what they say, not locked in. Tell me what you saw.
Yeah. So the reason that we got 2 red lights from our side judges there is for ramping. Okay, so do you know what ramping is? You got to know what ramping is. Okay.
I would say it's more often called conventional sumo.
I would say so, only because there's more surface area for the bar to travel when you're thinking about conventional. But with ramping, what happens is you get past your knees, right? And when you're pulling, you can see someone's natural, like, knee straighten, like that natural movement. If you see that bar go past the knees and the knees dip back under the bar, that then becomes a ramp. It's an assistance for the lifter to get that up. Now, that's allowed in strongman. It's allowed in other federations, but unfortunately not in USAPL. Now, one thing you do see with sumo is soft knees.
Yes.
Very, very common with sumo is the soft knees.
That has to do a lot with your foot positioning, no?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because once upon a time, I attempted to pull sumo, and let me tell you, it was like a wide stance barbell row. It wasn't great. So.
Happens. Hashtag big toe pressure. Anyway.
Hashtag slack polar. Not polar.
LiftingCast especially will.
Got Kylie here.
220 pounds for Kylie.
A little too heavy.
Folks, I thought I'd catch it in time, but we're now back to deadlifts on platform 2. Welcome back.
Everything's already placed where it needs to be. From the live
Set up their timer yet? 10 minutes.
live feed.
All right, McKinley Alfonso on 2. He's going to open up with 85 kilos, 187 pounds. Kylie Gunkel, 220 pounds, representing Waterford Union High School.
So it's like there's not a link to it unless you actually log in. Yeah, but you can access it without logging in. It's just you just use the URL. So it's just liftingcast.com/meets/meetid/live.
All right, Gwendolyn, we're giving you so all of our strength. Ooh, that was a good one. We're giving you so all of our strength. 198 pounds, super easy.
Which means she has to follow herself. Oh, third attempt. Okay.
Just checked in platform 3. It seems they're missing some equipment, so we'll go back with some updates on that as soon as possible.
Now, what we did, there was a funny thing on platform 2. One of the collars broke.
Really?
One of the collars broke. They had to go find another one.
You know, I have seen a couple times. It seems like they kind of just fly off the platform.
I've seen it bent a lot too. I don't think it was broken. It was more bent than anything. And once it's bent, you can't really twist it all that well.
Wow. That was fast.
Someone clip that. That's the best quote of the line. Best quote of the day. Wow, that was fast. You're only getting S tier commentary from the Palmetto State Barbell Productions commentary crew, folks.
There's rarely anyone better. I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the guy to my right.
Once I get on the Ryan Lapidat, Leo Bonnet level, then we'll be talking.
Shadow Leo Bonnet.
That's my dog.
Baseball. Baseball and barbells?
Barbells and baseball.
Barbells.
Yep. All right, bars getting loaded up for Cora Epping. Now, Cora, unfortunately, she did bomb out of the meet, so she wasn't able to make any of her squats. She did come through and finish all of her benches, got 2 for 3 out of her benches. So, phenomenal to see that she's still.
He's had a poll for first.
Huh?
I think he's had a poll for first.
From 3rd?
Yeah.
Reese Caffrey, whoa. Oh, wow.
And I think right after is another poll for the win.
Oh, so Brooke is going to take the same weight. Now, hold on.
Oh, but no, this moves her into second.
Are they going to keep they're changing the weight. All right, folks. This is my favorite part of the whole meet. All right, so deadlift is the big party. It's the big fun because you are allowed to change your last deadlift attempt 3 times. And you are allowed to change that deadlift attempt at any point before the bar is loaded.
Correct.
So as soon as those clips go on and that ref says bar is loaded, you are no longer able to change that attempt. What happens a lot of times when we get down to deadlifts is we start to see some of the placings start to shape up, and we start to see people start jockeying for certain positions. They might put in dummy numbers, what we call dummy numbers on LiftingCast, which is just a fake number to almost force your opposing lifter to put a higher number in that they may not be able to hit. And then, you know, if they do miss it, then you can knock your attempt back down. There's a whole lot of strategy going on here with our coaches for our lifters. and they did change Brooke's lift up 2.5 kilos to 107. This is going to put her in first place ahead of Reese Caffrey, who just pulled for first. Folks, I don't know who was saying there's no storylines at high school Nats. This is some heat. This is some heat right here.
It's worth noting, too, that you don't necessarily have to pull more than your opponent. If you're in the same weight class and you weigh less,
There you, yep.
the same weight, you still win. All right, Brooke, let's see it.
I have a question for you after this one. Come on, Brooke.
Come on, let's see it. Oh, it's moving.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's a dub for Brooke Svahovic. Give it to her. Big dubs. Congratulations, Brooke Svahovic. And listen, hat tip to the handler there for being really astute on the timing for that chant call.
I mean, there are a couple of different kinds of handlers. You know, someone can, you know, maybe their real coach just gives you a number sheet, kind of just go off of that. But that's game day coaching.
Exactly.
You got to know the numbers. You got to know what the other person's doing. You got to be, for lack of a better term, locked in.
Exactly. The question I was going to ask you, first of all, Bailey Leroy, pretty sure that's a good lift. 2 for 1. So you were saying if you're, putting in a number and let's say you lift the same as the other person, what if you weigh the same? What if you weigh the exact same?
A lot number.
I don't know what that is. What's a lot number?
What's a lot number?
To be honest, I don't think anybody really knows.
Randomly assigned number.
It's a random it's a random number. I don't know if it's by registration or age or whatever it is, but whenever you register for a meet, everyone gets put into a lot, right? And the reason for that is for weigh-ins, right? We want to have an even process for weigh-ins. We don't want to be calling people waiting and then lifting takes forever, it gets pushed back, all that good stuff. So we have lot numbers, so there's a specific order to everything. And when it comes down to it, like we said for deadlifts, that could play a role in who would win.
Me personally, I think it should go down to good old fist fight. last man or woman standing gets to win.
Now, even better, you just got to thumb wrestle the refs.
Ooh, okay.
That's how you got to do it.
So you got to go at least 2 for 3 against the referee. Okay. Seeing the vision.
Yeah, that's the meta, folks. Phoebe with the conventional close stance of peace does not get a lift there. I think they got her on soft knees.
Soft knees again. I guess the best of this.
Oh, not soft knees. Slight ramping. Different thing. It's hard to tell between the two sometimes, but
They're all kind of the same thing.
Right.
There's soft knee, there's ramping, there's hitching, supporting on the thighs. All kind of different names for the same thing.
right.
I don't know if that's a saying. I just came out of my
More than one ways to skin this cat. And keeping with the cadence of the meet, Miss Gibson, 336 pounds for an easy opener.
I know we talked about platform 1 inclines, but there's some fast openers in platform 2.
Exactly.
Also worth noting, we're about halfway through our 10-minute break in platform 3. So you probably got time for maybe one more snack run before we start lifting.
I'm saying it's like 5:11, so listen. If y'all are just so happen to be listening on other streams, fill your water bottle up and sit back down. Hurry up.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And listen, for a third attempt, let's see, Arden did 7 for 9. That's a great day, dude. What was her total? What'd she finish out at? Let's see. 272, a 600 pound total. That's wild. Excellent job, Arden. Oh, who's this? Blakely. Blakely is up next. She's solidified first.
She's just taking his third attempt for America.
I'll say right now it's just extra credit. Coach Aaron in the corner is stoked. Look at that celebration. Oh my gosh. Oh, look at that, folks. See, it's little moments like that that really make this sport worth coming out for.
We're into the 200s.
All right, here's McKinley Alfonso. All right, Maya Hengstebeck. Oh, and she knew it too. Oh, I know that feeling. You think you get it and then just can't get it in the hands. But folks, if you're watching on platform 1, if you watch super closely, you can see those knees pop out just a little bit under the bar. That was the start of what would have been a ramp. Unfortunately, she did lose grip as well. But that's what we were talking about.
Now, in reference to grip, you see people,
Oh, I haven't talked about that at all.
like, what I kind of, you see people going hook, double overhand, but you still see a lot of drops from both grips.
Yep.
What's kind of better? What's kind of the scoop behind that?
So I'm going to say my favorite answer whenever anyone asks me lifting questions is, it depends. Yep. it really does depend. So and a lot of times it does depend on just preference. It truly is just preference. There's no biological advantage for one versus the other. It doesn't make the lift easier or harder. But you do over-under grip like we see Miss Ava Livings do on platform 2. One hand's pronated, one hand's supinated, i.e. underhand, overhand. And then you have folks do hook grips. So what they do is they tuck their thumbs under the bar, and then they grip their thumbs from under the bar, creating a nice little hook. And so what you do is tear apart your thumbs. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you kind of do to start out. But it's a little bit more of a learning curve, hook grip is. But I'll say it might be a little bit more trustworthy than over-under, in my opinion. I would say hook grip's a little bit more trustworthy. I'll also say that over-under is the only grip where there's a possibility of a bicep tear.
That is true.
If you're not doing it right, obviously.
I think you could argue that a good hook grip is better than a good over-under.
Oh, 100%. Have you seen how SSJ Bob sets his hook grip? Oh, it's pristine. He's also got like 6-inch long thumbs, but
People even grow out their thumbnails. To get
yes,
that
yeah.
extra, which like looks a little funky, but it works.
Keegan with an easy second attempt, 117.5. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. Yes, it was. No, that was 112, but it was still a good lift. The weights are changing too fast. The refs are too quick. Here's Maya Halverson, 110 kilos, 242 pounds. We are now on to our last flight of deadlifts on platform 1, by the way, folks. So after this flight takes their third attempts, it's all over for today.
We still got some days after this.
We got more than one less than 100, easily.
And not to mention Collegiate Nationals next week.
Don't remind me.
Are you commentating for that one?
Nope, just handling.
You'll see me on the platform there on the camera.
Yep, I'll be there on day 1, possibly day 2. We'll see if anybody needs me. I'm there. Say less. Because this year's CNATS is in Atlanta, Georgia, which is only just a 2.5-hour drive from me. So I can very easily come on up. Yeah.
Loving to be somewhere. Duty calls on platform 3. Not sure if I'll be back. I should be.
Listen, if you don't, it's been a pleasure. If you do, we look forward to it.
Chat, let me know if you want to see me back. I don't know if you have a live chat on this or not. But
Chat IRL. Let me know. Thanks, Mike.
I got you.
All right, let's see if I can't take the rest of this solo. Jaden Corpus on platform 2. 127 stands up there for a minute for that start down command. That's 3 white lights. And folks, we're back to the action on platform 3. Addison Jones just knocked out 67.5 kilos. Now going on to Mr. Dallin Jones from the River Oaks Iron Mustangs. Easy second attempt there for Alyssa Sagan. Oh, one important thing too, folks. One important thing that you don't want to do. You definitely don't want to do. I know some of us get super hype. I know some of us get super excited over a good lift. But do not drop the bar, folks. You cannot let go of the bar at any point because that shows you don't have complete control of the lift. And if you don't have complete control of the lift, you're not going to get a white light.
Here comes Lucy.
Easy opener for Dallin. I like the mismatched socks there. I can respect the game.
303 pounds.
We are now on to our last flight, like we said, on Platform 1. Lila Conkle, 264 pounds, representing good, rich powerlifting. Here is a Cabela Fiestad. Again, Cabela, I'm so sorry if I'm not pronouncing that correctly, but 192 pounds for an opening deadlift. And now she's electing to go sumo, so feet wide, hands inside. Yes, folks, you did hear the national anthem in the background, but that's okay. Jenna Bjorge, 152.5 kilos. We're just going to pretend that never happened. 336 pounds from Waterford Union High School.
Just testing you. I'm just testing you.
Easy opener for Katie. And a good lift for Jenna. Oh, yes. Nice job, Parker.
You girls do? You young girls know David Bowie? Wow. Varsity Kylie Randall. 264, platform 1. Watch that bag. Lift is good, platform 2.
Clarissa Edenburn on Platform 1, 142.5 kilos, 314. So if you're in the gym, that's a casual 3-plate date. Addison Allen on 2, 97.5 kilos, 214 pounds, representing our host team, Cajun Prep. All right, looks like all 3 platforms have got deadlifts up and running, but it looks like Platform 1 might be about to end a whole flight early. But that's okay. We've got plenty of action still. Maddox Guillory on Platform 3. He's going to open up with 137.5 kilos, 303. Don't trust him, Maddox Guillory. McKinley Alfonso, can she find her way off the floor? Yes, she can. Just like I was saying, folks, over on Platform 2. Sumo, you're going to find a harder time off the floor, but that lockout's got to be on.
Oh, yeah, Gwendolyn. The lift is good.
Easy lift for Gwendolyn. She saved so all of her strength. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. But Madison will come away, I believe, 3 for 3 on deadlifts. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And in 3rd place.
242 pounds. The lift is good for Gretchen.
All right, Maya Halverson, that bar is getting loaded on Platform 1. Logan Turner has got 177.5 on the bar, 391 pounds.
117.5 kilos.
All right, we've got Claire Schmidt on platform 1, 125 kilos, 275 pounds. Bars loaded on platform 2 for Avery Hernandez, 264 pounds. That's 120 kilos. And Elijah Burt is walking up to 468 pounds, representing Troy, Athens, for the men's 90 kilo weight class. Smooth and steady wins this race, ladies and gents. Now here's Avery Hernandez. Did she find the full lockout for that 120? 264. The judges think so. That's 3 white lights, ladies and gents. Avery Hernandez finishes off a phenomenal day. All right, up next is Lila Conkle. Nice. I don't think there was any up and downward motion towards that lockout. I think it was good, and it was. 3 white lights. Bars loaded on 3 for Levi Cosgrove. 473 pounds. Boom, baby. Give him some weight. The belt flick. A little bit of slag to it. Here's Keegan Stumbris. Come on, Keegan, lock it. There it is. That's going to be a good lift. 275, 3 white lights. All right, Katie Audorf is coming up to platform 1, 130 kilos. Jaden Corpus, unfortunately, is going to be a no lift, but she tried her darndest. She'll still finish out 7 for 9, and I believe in first place. Here's Alyssa Sagan on 2, Addison Leger on 3, Kylie Randall on 1. All right, Clarissa Edenburn's going to retake 142.5. On platform 1, Lucy Brond on 2 is going to go for her 3rd attempt at 137.5 kilos. That's 303. And Cabela Fiestad Clarissa Edenburn. I'm going to give it to her, folks. And the judges do too. 3 white lights. She's on the board. Now, unfortunately, Clarissa, she did bomb out on squats, so she's not able to post a total. However, she got some redemption for that 1st attempt, so we'll see her back for her 3rd attempts. Jenna Bjorge on platform 2. Absolutely snappy. 363. Way too easy. 2 to 1. That's a good lift. Wait, Parker, her foot didn't move. The heel just came up. Is that going to be a no lift? Oh, unfortunately, 2-1. No, sir, not going to be a good lift. There was a lot that went on there. I think the heel came up. We went a little bit side to side, a little bit of up and down there as well. But we are going to go to our next flight, our last flight of lifters for Platform 2, Session 1. Morgan's going to start us off with 60 kilos. Isabella Rodriguez not able to find any juice off the floor. It looks like the spotters stapled the weight to the floor again, or maybe super glue this time because that was extra tough to get up. That's okay.
Hey, come on, May.
Come on, May. That's okay. She's still in third place, so she's going to maintain that positioning. All is well in the world regardless.
76 to Claire, and to Claire comes Maya.
All right, Max McQuaid, super easy second attempt. That's a good lift. Claire Schmidt's going to retake 275 pounds. And now she has already solidified first place for the girls' JV 90 kilo class. Come on, Claire, find our way up. Oh, I wonder if they're going to give her soft knees on that one. My guess is yes. And they do. Each of the judges saw soft knees, folks, which a little bit different than Ramming because she didn't use her knees as an assistance. However, her knees were not fully locked out once she completed the lift. All right, bars loaded on 3 for Maddox Guillory.
Come on, Maya.
Maya Halverson, oh my gosh. That looks more like her first attempt, 275. Oh, she knows it. Look at that celebration, folks. That's what we're here for. Hannah Perk, easy peasy, but that's going to be 2-1. Soft knees. Ivan Heinrich, that's a good lift on 3. Like I said, folks, once we get into deadlift, we're going to start seeing some, once we get into these third attempts, we're going to start seeing some jockeying for placements here like we saw in our previous flight on Platform 1. So take a close look. If you guys aren't following along right now, check us out on LiftingCast. Go ahead and find Day 1 High School Nationals and be sure to find the right platform and that we can get a live look at the attempt selection, the attempt changes, the placings, the lifts, why they were good and why they were not. That's a good lift for Logan. On Platform 3, up next is Nick Jandruko. And that's going to be 429 pounds.
No more changes. Lifters on Platform 2, no more changes, 0 winners. Full class of Melissa, 209.
Easy second attempt there for Nicholas. Ova Kraus on Platform 1. 292 pounds.
501 pounds.
So currently it does list her as first place. However, like we said, Ova and Teferet both unfortunately cannot compete with the rest of the varsity on their day. So
Bars ready.
as of right now, she will stay in third place up until, or first place up until we get into the varsity ladies in the 56 kilo class. That's a good attempt there from Ova. Oh, I mean, that was a good lift. 7 for 9 for Ova. Excellent total there.
The lift is good. All right.
Jenna Joe Jensen from Joe's Gym, the JV lifter. So far having a phenomenal day. I gotta stop saying phenomenal. I say that a lot. Sorry, folks. All right, we've got Lena Smith on platform 1. Can she get it past the knees? Slow and steady with the lockout. Can she find her way? No way. Oh my God, Lena Smith. Oh, 2-to-1, it's a good lift. Oh my gosh, folks. I am amped looking at these. These are some top tier grinds, folks. I don't know what the parents are feeding these kids nowadays. It's gotta be Miracle Grow or testosterone, but these kids are crazy on the platform today.
We didn't put it down. You cannot drop the bar. No lift.
And unfortunately, that is going to be a no lift for Elijah on that second attempt. He did drop the bar like we talked about, so you gotta control the bar all the way down. You gotta keep hands on. Come on, Kylie. Come on, Kylie. Oh my gosh, what is with these deadlift grinds? Come on, get the hips through. Get the hips through. Come on. Oh my gosh, she did it. Oh my gosh, she did it. Hold on. Oh, oh, that's going to be a no lift, unfortunately, for soft knees. Sias the Cyborg. That's a hard name right there, kid. Sias Rivera. 545-pound deadlift, second attempt. That's pretty sizable.
Bars ready. Silas. No lift on 1.
And that was a good effort there by Kylie Randall for that 135 kilo attempt. What a lift there on platform 3. For Sias Rivera. And folks, don't forget, we've still got a whole other flight on platform 3. Whole other flight on platform 3, and we are starting our last flight on platform 1. Or 2, excuse me. Here we go, Anna Barabo. Nice work.
Bars ready. Platform 1. Katie.
All right, Katie Audorf on platform 1, 308 pounds. It's slow, it's steady. Can they get the hips through? Yes, she can. Katie Audorf. Elk Mound High School Powerlifting knows what they're doing with this one. Oh my gosh, and they gave her soft knees for that. Oh, that's gonna be a no lift, unfortunately. Carrying on to platform 3, Parker Hazels. That's gonna be 2-1. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a no lift from our side judges there. Awesome work there for Julia Martin. Easy opener at 275 kilos. All right, we got Teferet Milgram, 172. Now, hold on, folks. This looks to be an American record because we only see 172 followed by a 0.5. So that means this has got to be an American record for Miss Teferet Milgram. But Cabela on platform 3 with a grind and a half. It's not going to be good on 3. Darn it, yeah, we saw soft knees across. Oh, goodness, still a grind and a half. Excellent work there for Cabela. She left it on the platform, still 7 for 9. All right, here comes Miss Teferet. 172, oh no, sorry, 172 and a half kilos. Not an American record, if I'm not mistaken. That did get changed. And folks, Teferet is going to give us our last deadlift of the day, and that is going to be the end of our action on platform 1. Folks, it has been an honor, a pleasure, and a privilege to get to commentate this meet with you all. Thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions or anything you want to give us feedback on, please feel free to do so. If you're watching back the live stream, if you competed today, do hit me up. Do let us know if there's anything we can do better for you. This was truly a ton of fun. But I will go ahead and get y'all signed off. It's been a pleasure. It's been a ride. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning bright and early at 8 a.m.